So today's video will be a review on the portable washer and dryer that I got off of Amazon. So for me, it's been really helpful because I'm a 20-year-old, I'm a college student, and I live by myself. So my apartment complex offers a laundromat, but it's been down, like the card reader, because we have to do card, you can't like insert coins. So a card reader is broken and the people can't come and fix it because of COVID. So I bought this portable washer and dryer probably like a month and a half ago, and it's been like terrific. It's been wonderful. Like, and then like I pay rent and electric, and my water bill is also into my rent, so I'm paying just like one fee. So like it's not really raising up my water bill for me personally, but like it does take like a lot of water, but it's like very convenient for people who doesn't have like a washer and dryer hookup. Like in my apartment, I don't have that. But yeah, it's very helpful, and I'm gonna show you how it works. I have the purple one. Most people buy the blue one, but I got the purple one because my favorite color is purple. Like my bathroom is purple, like everything in here is like purple. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna show you how it works. So this is what it looks like. It's pretty see-through and everything. So this is the washer part, and this is the dryer, aka spinner. But this is the washer time. You can go up to 15 minutes. Then you have like the standard, and then the soft is like for your delicates. And this is the drain. So when you're finished with your spin cycle and everything, you put it on drain, and it'll come out this tube. It unhooks. So you put that like in the sink or the bathtub or whatever you're using to drain it. And then the spinner, you just hit that on 5 minutes. It's not gonna get it completely dry, but it's gonna be damped. So it'll be pretty quickly dried. But this is what I'm gonna use today. My laundry detergent. And then my scent booster. I'm not gonna use this one. I'm gonna use the Gain Fireworks. It smells like terrific. And then sometimes, like if my clothes are stained, I'll throw these in here. They're like dryer balls, but I throw them in a washing machine because it like helps. I'll show you in a minute, but this is what it looks like. And then you have a cord back here, and it's like a vent for when the motor is going. But yeah, this is what it looks like. It's purple. I thought it was cute. For me, I fill mine up in my bathtub. So I'm gonna put it in the bathtub and let you see how I fill it up and everything. I fill mine up. My cord is tucked away back here so the water doesn't get to it, because I am about to actually like use it. So I put it cold and warm water in there. You can't really put hot water in there because it's gonna mess up the plastic. But I put cold and hot water, and it fills up the tank. For me, the little tube they gave you to fill it up, you attach it there and like you would put it on your sink. That took too long, and I was like, no. So I decided to start using my bathtub, which fills it up quicker. But like you do have to pick it up, and that's like probably an extra 5 pounds. The washing machine by itself is 10 pounds. It's not very heavy, but like water with it makes it just a little heavier. So now I have to pick it up and bring it back to my other part of the bathroom. So but you can see the water is filled up. My cord's wrapped up away from the water. So now we're gonna take it to the other part of the bathroom. Now I have it in the other part of the bathroom. So now what I'll do is take the cord and plug it up right here. Then I have a few items. Not all of it's gonna fit, but most of it is. So I'm gonna show you how I do that. So I have like yoga pants and my work clothes. I'll put that in there. I'm gonna start it so the water make the clothes like a little less formed, but I will add in the detergent. Then I have my ginormous sleep shirt that's going in there too. It takes a lot of clothing actually. So now I'm gonna add in my detergent. Don't add too much because it will get like super duper soapy. And when it gets soapy, it's like a gap right here that lets the water come into this other side. And all the soap will be over here, like way up here if you put too much detergent in. Then I'm gonna put these scent boosters. But look at that, it's soapy already. And it does spin into like, yeah. So I'm gonna throw some in these. Excuse my accent. But yeah, it's gonna make my clothes smell super fresh. But yeah, we'll leave it in here for 15 minutes. I'm gonna let you guys see what it looks like. And the scent boosters will dissolve in there, so don't worry about, oh, they're just gonna be in there. Don't worry, they won't. Ignore my charger, which is also purple. Let's move that. Let you guys see it. You see how the water is going to the other side? And it'll just collect right down here until I drain it. I'll show you guys how I drain it. So they tell us that you should wash your clothes, then rinse in this tub. But I wash my clothes in this tub, drain it, then rinse in this tub. I'll show you how I do that in just a second. But yeah, they say wash your clothes, rinse. To me, that's too time consuming to fill it up another time for the water to just like sit on your clothes. Like, to me, I feel like your clothes is just holding in that dirty water when you just put it back in here. But if you pour the water on top while it's spinning, it's like getting the dirty water off of it. And I usually like do it a few times until when I drain it, well, I'll show you, but when I drain it, the water is clear, so I know that all the dirty water is off of it. So the thing about this is you can open the washer side and it'll still go. That water is disgusting. Excuse me, like, I'm not dirty, I promise. But like, I'll show you. I'll start this. You see it's spinning, right? It's spinning. Okay, it's spinning. But once you open the lid, it will stop. So when you close it, it spins. But once you open it, it will stop. So I'm gonna turn it back off. So I'm gonna show you how I rinse my clothes with the spinner side. I was gonna come back when I finished washing the whole thing, but I just wanted to show you, like, you remember the blue center beads? They're dissolved, like you don't see them anymore. But yeah, I will come back when this is done and I'll show you my process of draining the water out and rinsing my clothes. Okay, so what I do when I finish washing, it just stops. So what I do to drain the water is I will pick it up and put it up here right here. And put that little tube I show you that drains the water. I will put that in the sink, and the water will come out all disgusting. I'm gonna show you. Please don't judge me. I swear to God, I'm not dirty. I'm not dirty. But yeah, I'm about to pick it up and show you guys how I drain it. Yeah, I have to pull out the ring light to show you, but yeah. Okay, I pick it up here. Then I take this tube right here. You can see in the mirror. The tube I showed you earlier. I place it in my sink. Okay, I'm gonna get you the middle knob. Remember when I showed you the standard, the soft, and the drain? So what I'll do is turn the knob to drain, and all the water will come out into the sink. It's gonna look disgusting. This is a stain on my sink, don't mind that. But the water's gonna look disgusting, but I'm gonna show you how I rinse off all the dirty water, because they say fill the tub back up. The washer side, fill it back up and rinse your clothes, which I feel like you're just rinsing your clothes in dirty water because your clothes absorbed. It's not like completely dry. So I will transfer it to this side, but I'm gonna show you what the drained water look like. So I'm turning it. It's gonna look disgusting. So honestly, I think it could be because of my shirt. It's still bleeding from the dye, but yeah. And then remember when I told you don't put too much soap in? I did that, so I also have, it's gonna come out soapy clothes. But yeah, it's like a reddish brownish color, and I think I put my red work shirt in there, so that's also why it's dark. Okay, all the water's drained out. So I'm gonna show you how I transfer it to the spinner. It's still, like, the clothes are still soaking wet. They're gonna be a little soapy. So it also comes with this thing that you sit on top of the clothes, so when it spins, it doesn't pop up. It's very like foldable, and you put it in like that. So I mean, like, the clothes are soaking wet, but the spinner doesn't take as much clothes as the washing machine. So I try to put in the amount of clothes that can fit in here into this side. Like, see, it's soapy because I put too much soap. So I'm gonna show you how I rinse it on this side. Well, my ginormous pajama shirt took up most of the space, but see, it will fill, it's full to the top. So put this in here, and that will hold it in place, so when it spins, this top stops it from flying upward. A warning, the spinner is pretty loud, and if you don't have the clothes in there like a regular dryer or like the regular washer, when you're doing the spin cycle, it'll jump this all around. So when it does that, just open it, rearrange the clothes, and then close it again. So I'm gonna show you how that looks. It's spinning now. And then the water comes out dirty still. So once all the water comes off the clothes, I'll pour in my other water until the water starts coming out clear. But yeah, that's what it looks like. So it also has a ticking noise. It doesn't ding when it's done. So if you're like going to do something else, you won't know it's done. So how I do is I fill up like a gallon water jug that I got from Dollar General, and I'll pour it on the top. On the top of this, I'll just pour it on there. This is how I rinse. So I pour it on there, close the lid, let it start spinning again, and the water will start coming out clearer and clearer each time. So it still has a little red color to it. So I will pour the water in there one more time when the water is fully out of the spinner. Sorry about that, my ring light started to tick over. So I'm gonna open it again. Rearrange it. Open it again. I'm gonna pour more water in there. It doesn't take the whole gallon, but this is how I rinse to get all that dirty water off of it. I'll just pour it on there. Sit this down, close it, and let it spin, and you'll see the water is now clear. And that's how I know all the dirty water is off of the clothes. And then I'll let it spin until the time is out. But yeah, that's how I wash my clothes with my portable washer and dryer. It is noisy, but other than that, like, I have no problem with it. Oh, this isn't for people who like people who have kids. You can use it too, but like, if you're not on top of your laundry, then like, if you have a lot of laundry to do, just know that if you're using this, it's gonna take you hours, probably days to finish all the clothes between you and your kids. But like, if you're like me, a college student, I live by myself, like, I can wash clothes every day if I wanted to. I don't, because I'm lazy, so I do it like on Saturdays or on my day off. But this is how I keep up with my laundry and not wasting money going to the laundromat that is on my apartment complex, because I would have to pay to load the card, and I don't keep cash, so I would swipe my debit card. That charges an additional fee, so I would have to swipe my debit card and then load the amount that I want on a card. I still have like $20 on that card. So when they do fix it, I will go and like wash my big covers and stuff like that that can't fit in here. Like, I have lots of, like, I have a blanket addiction. I have lots of blankets, but yeah, that's how I do it. So I'm gonna show you how I hang up my clothes. So the spinner is done. So you push it down, you grab the end, and like, you have to bend it to get it out. So like, if you have a lot of clothes in here, it's gonna be difficult for you to get it out, but it bends to come out. So I'll take my clothes out. I wash my clothes inside out because the washer thing is like very harsh. So like, these words would not be on there if I didn't. So what I do is grab a hanger and put it on hangers. Then I just hang them up on my curtain rod thing right here. I usually hang it up on my stairs because I have a loft apartment, but for the purpose of this video, I don't feel like going there, back in here, there, back in here. So the purpose of the video, I'll show you that I hang it up in here. And like, I have my house like really, really cold, so it takes longer to dry out there, and my bathroom is like warm for some reason. Like, it's like warm. So So it'll dry faster in here anyway. But yeah. So I'll grab a hanger from my closet, which is like right behind you guys. So grab a hanger. This is my sleep shirt. That's what took up most of the space. It's also inside out. Again, the washer part is pretty harsh. Like some of my pants or yoga pants, the threading is starting to like undo, and I have to figure out how to wash it without them like unraveling. I don't know how the threading is unraveling, but it is for some reason. So yeah, and then my pants, yoga pants. I wonder if I can find what I was trying to explain. Maybe I just have to wash them inside out. And here's that big old red shirt that made the water red. Also, your clothing will be wrinkled sometimes. They will dry wrinkled. It's fine. What I do is once they dry, I fold them up and what do I use? I get like a roll something on top of it. I don't know I can't think of it, but it's like a cylinder thing. I'll fold it up like this. I'll fold it up, I swear. Fold it up like this and just roll something cylinder or round on it to like knock the wrinkles out, because it dries wrinkled if it comes out wrinkled. This is what I was talking about. Like the washer is harsh, so it undoes the threading for some reason, and I have to figure out how to prevent my clothes from unraveling, because I won't have a sleeve if it keeps going on like that. But I really do love this thing. It's like my work schedule and school schedule is hectic, and I don't always have time to like go to the laundromat for the purpose of this. I'm gonna just throw it up here. Yeah, but I don't always have time to go to the laundromat and like wash my clothes, because I go to school in the morning, and once I get home, I get out of school at 2, then I have to be at work at 3, but I don't get off till like 10 o'clock, and I'm like, I don't feel like going to the laundromat. It's a 24-hour laundromat. I don't feel like going to the laundromat at night, because I have a fear that if I go at night, I will fall asleep and leave my clothes in there, and I don't want no one to like throw my clothes away or take them. So I would rather just do this. It's really like, it saved my life. Like really it did, because I was stressing the hell. I was stressing out because I was like, oh, when is it gonna get fixed? My clothes are starting to pile up. Luckily my family members let me come over and like wash my clothes over there. But I was like, my work schedule, so I would like have to spend like go there on my days off, because I like have 2 days off back to back. So I would just spend the night and just be over there for 2 days. Instead of like studying or something, I would be over there washing clothes. And I'm like, that, can't do that. I'm stressing out, like, no. And like, yeah, and then I did something to this hair. It still looks rough because I cut it in a weird way. Like, the root is curly, but the ends, like, let me see if I can show you. The ends are just like an afro, but the roots, I can't find one. Like, this part is curly, but this part isn't. The roots are. So I'll show you guys how to do that. I'm gonna do a Aztec hair clay mask, and I'm gonna show you guys that next video. But for this purpose of the video, it's the review of this lovely thing.